By now, just about everyone with basic cable has seen the Geraldo O'Reilly blow-up, and thank goodness it was on cable, or else the broadcast signal would be traveling at the speed of light in a vacuum out into space to notify space aliens it's true, there is no intelligent life on planet Earth. I've seen about every aspect of Bill's detonation covered but one. The greatest irony is that this provides a perfect example of the world's greatest data miner in action. But in this case, Bill's data mining off his own show.
My daughter's having anything to do with a person driving drunk. That's my nightmare. Okay. It could be a Jewish drunk. It could be a Polish drunk. It could be an Irish drunk. It could be an Italian drunk.
American
what the
crime,
hell difference does it make?
It makes plenty of difference.
It does not.
He doesn't have a right to be here.
He didn't commit a felony.
He doesn't have a right to be in this country.
What? But that has nothing to do with the fact that he was a drunk.
He should have been deported. He should have been deported, and this mayor and the police chief didn't deport him.
Listen, do you know how many people we have in jail? How many of them are illegal aliens? Illegal aliens commit crimes at a lower rate than citizens do.
This guy shouldn't have been here.
Cool your jets. That has nothing to do with illegal aliens. It has to do with drunk driving. Don't obscure a tragedy to make a cheap political point.
I'm the father.
It is a cheap political point.
No, it isn't.
And you know
this is justice.
This has nothing to do with that poor old lady mayor. You want nothing to do with that mayor.
You want anarchy.
No,
you want open border anarchy.
What I want is fairness. We have lured these people. We have lured these people. We have lured these people to this country with a promise of jobs in a country where there is basically full domestic employment. We have for decades lured them here, and now we're starting a mob scene. You want your viewers to go knocking on people's door to door. Are you an illegal? I want to take you outside and do something.
I want the law enforced.
History have seen what happens when you single out people like that.
I want the law enforced, and you don't.
Bill. Half of Congress, if they had the courage, the President of the United States, if you look at what he has to say, all want reasoned immigration reform. But to take this tragedy in Virginia Beach and make it about illegal aliens is a sin. That's a sin.
Bull. This family lured no one. This family lost their daughter in
347 drunk driving fatalities in the Commonwealth of Virginia.
We deal with Americans.
Do we care about them?
Geraldo and Bill get back together on a follow-up show to kiss and make up. Recall, Geraldo's major point was Bill was exploiting a tragedy in Virginia Beach to make political hay over America's illegal immigration policy. Bill never brings it up, and Geraldo largely plays along.
This is now on the phone from Puerto Rico. Now, your producer up here told me that you were so exhausted after our little discussion that you had to go down to a spa, get seaweed put all over you and all of that. Is there any truth to that?
No, I had to come place where they speak the ghetto language in King Richard's term.
Now what?
No, I had a scheduled couple of days off, but I tell you, I have never, not in recent years anyway, experienced anything like the impassioned audience reaction to our little get-together on Thursday. It's been quite remarkable.
And what have you seen and heard?
Well, the emails, I've never had more emails on a single topic, not in the 5 years I've been at Fox, 5-6 years I've been there. It's been a cascade of, I'd say, 20% negative and admiring, 50% negative and disagreeing, and 30% just absolutely so angry at me they'll never watch again. I don't see the reality of the American demographic threat, et cetera, et cetera.
I told the Associated Press, which didn't print much of what I said, that I understood where you were coming from in the sense that you're worried about good migrants being brutalized in a vigilante way and being in a situation where nobody is looking out for them, sticking up, and I respect that, and you've done that throughout your whole career. But the crux of the argument was that I believe it's an illegal immigration issue, a criminal illegal immigration issue, and you think it's more of a drunk driving issue. And it was interesting to see the emails come in, and a few of the journalists, a few of them got that. They saw the delineation that some people think it's drunk driving, some people think it's criminal illegal aliens that are really the central issue of it. But you know what was lost in this were the deaths of these two girls, that I didn't see hardly any press coverage about that and about what you and I were arguing so passionately about.
I think the deaths of the girls obviously is the thing that's the heart-searing aspect of this. But I think you have to look at this also as a media phenomenon. I mean, I think what happened with me and you Thursday night was two people kind of at the top of their game who been around a while. Both have a feeling of confidence and absolute, a sense that they are right on this profoundly important issue. And to go at it in the way we did, with no rules, no one trying to censor anybody, I think it really does show the Fox News channel and the Fair and Balanced that's not a slogan. That's reality.
Well, you wouldn't see this
I'd like
anywhere
to see
else.
that kind of debate on MSNBC.
No, you'd never see it. You never see it anywhere else, and I'll tell you why. Because the journalists that operate in the so-called mainstream media, and I guess you and I are mainstream guys, but operate in the network newses and the New York Timeses, they don't get passionate about what they cover. They're apart from it and driven by ideology, I believe. I had a person ask me, so, well, why do you get so angry about it? And I looked at the person, I said, if I don't get angry about two dead girls in the gutter who don't have to be dead because of what I believe are incompetent city officials and a failed, archaic policy, if I don't get angry about that, I don't deserve to be a journalist. I don't deserve.
And I, on the other hand, if I don't get angry about the millions of hardworking, blue-collar, diligent, ambitious, religious, family values people who are in the country without the proper documentation, who are doing everything they can to follow the rules, and if I don't get angry on their behalf because I feel they're vulnerable to being scapegoated, if not me, who? And I think you.
No, I know that, and I respect that. I mean, I think you're wrong in the sense that we could have a very humane immigration policy here, but not with this kind of chaos and not with this kind of anarchy. One more question. Did Lou Dobbs give you a call there, Geraldo? Because you worked him over pretty good.
I never said you were Lou Dobbs' mom, M-O-M. I said I didn't want you to be part of the Lou Dobbs mob.
I know, mob. But did Lou call you up or why? He's gunning for you, Geraldo. Come on now.
Like I said, he's resurrected a failed career.
Come on. Come on now.
But unlike you, he's not as open-minded and willing to hear the other side.
All right, Geraldo Rivera, everybody, at a spa recovering from his verbal bout with me. We'll see you on Thursday when you come back.
I'll be there. Okay, Bill.